Alright, so this is the second staff interviews. My name is Gengar's Grin, and all of my interviewees, you may introduce yourselves right now.
Hey, I'm Madness.
And I'm the unofficial green knot guy. I'm joking, Red, sorry.
Alright, so let's start with an easy one. How long, and you guys can choose who wants to answer first, because there are enough questions. You can probably both answer them all. So, how long have you guys been staff?
Uh, Red, you want to go first, or
Give me a moment as I try to remember. I think it
yeah,
months.
I was stalling. uh, okay, well, I think I've been staff. Oh boy. I can honestly say I don't know. Time, time has just kind of melted together on Lake Valor.
Time has a very good habit of melting together. Or very bad even.
What is time? What is life? Staff will never know.
To be honest, I don't think any human will ever know.
Both of you guys have been here for over a year, so slightly less than a year, I'd say. At least.
I believe that's right.
Sounds right, I think.
Longer than a day, but less than a year. Let's go with that.
That works. Next question.
Alright. Pokemon type, and then, what's your least favorite Pokemon type?
You want to go first, Madness?
Sure. I think it's a tough between Psychic and Ghost and Dark, kind of. I like those three types. They're really cool. But I think I'd say Ghost is my favorite. Um, my least favorite would probably be Fairy, just because I'm still getting... I'm not quite over the dragon type frustration there. Darn fairies.
Wrecking with all the dreams of mono dragons.
I wouldn't be quite upset if if fairy types were just not very effective again for dragon types, but they're freaking immune. That's not fair. I'm upset.
I remember first time it was introduced, I was completely confused as to why these tiny fairies would be able to stop these big bad dragons.
I'm imagining Reshiram Draco meteoring a little friggin' fairy and it just smiling back.
Gosh.
No, I'm angry again now.
Alright, what about you, Red?
My favorite for a long while has been Ice because it is pun cool. But
Yeah.
there's just a very charming quality I find about Ice. I think it's because I know in real life I've always felt more welcome in cold areas and such, and just the Ice type sort of melds with that. My least favorite isn't. It's hard to explain, but my least favorite is fighting. Not because of how overused it is or anything, I just simply forget about it to the degree that almost none of my teams will have either a fighting type or even a fighting move. Like, the team is lucky if it has one fighting move on it.
Just a
I'm
moment.
kind of like that with normal types.
Your favorite next gen or 8th generation console?
PC Master Race. Okay, I have none of the next gen stuff unless we're still considering Wii U next gen.
Technically,
So,
the next gen consoles are PS4, Xbox One, Wii U, Nintendo 3DS, and PS Vita. Those are the
boy,
eighth. Those are the 8th generation consoles.
cool. Wii U, because it's the only one I have. Smash Bros. For life.
For me, it's 3DS. I've always grown up with handhelds, and it's kind of stuck with me.
All right.
But seriously, PC Master Race.
I mean, you can't play Undertale on anything but a PC, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
that is part of the reason.
This might be one of the most highly debated questions any of us could ever ask. Both of these companies have flourished through the generations, and they've always come back for more. But their popularity and their success cannot be undenied. DC or Marvel?
Uh, uh, oh, geez, that's a
uh,
tough one. I'm gonna say
uh,
Marvel, just because it's the one I've had the most exposure to, and I just kind of, I think I like Marvel more, but I don't dislike DC. Well,
I'm
why
going to
can't I
go.
say both?
I'm going to go DC purely because of Batman. That that's what pushes DC a little bit past Marvel for me because you see all these heroes with all these amazing powers and stuff, and here's Batman who's not powers, just gadgetry, technology, all that sort of stuff. And I'm into that sort of stuff.
he's not
Iron Man.
he's not quite as high tech as Iron Man. Actually,
Well, that's true.
Iron Man has a power now. I think he's got the extremist virus.
The what?
The extremist virus. I think it's like some sort of thing that makes him a lot more technologically. It makes him more. It makes it easier for him to control technology.
Huh.
A technomancer, in other words.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's cool.
So another part of the question I could have asked. Um, what parts of each franchise do you like over one another? Like what are the best parts of each of the franchises?
I think Red had it nailed with Batman. Batman's cool.
Plus, in his more recent interpretations, let's ignore the 80s for now. He has been shown as this really gritty villain. Villain? Hero. Where did I get villain?
I mean, I guess it depends on your point of view, but
Joker is his own hero.
what if we've had it all wrong?
It's possible.
New on Watch
Oh,
Mojo, top 10 times the Batman might have been the villain.
don't
Click
even
now, you won't believe it.
don't even get me started on Watch Mojo.
I watched their stuff, and I I end up going for so many highs and lows for those videos.
I do too. It's very
I
sad.
hate them, but I keep clicking.
I
It's like,
need
you won't
You
believe what
want
happens. Oh, no, now I gotta know.
I keep clicking on their anime stuff, and it's like, how many animes do I know that I love are on this list? And it's like one at like maybe number five when I think it should be number three. It's sad. Probably heard before, but what's your favorite part of the forum?
Hmm.
Hmm.
We are talking about Lake Valor, in case you were confused.
You know what? I swear you meant 4chan. I think the Hangout Cafe. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. A lot of good funny threads too.
Uh, yeah, no, the Hangout Cafe is quite nice, and it works with me because I have an obsession with cafes, it seems. Though, though I do love the Games Corner because, let's face it, breaking the count and always winning slash losing is incredibly fun.
Okay, breaking the count is pretty darn fun.
Do it more often then.
I need to follow that thread, but I don't want to have 500 notifications every
You,
time I log in.
I usually, when I get up in the morning or in the afternoon, I usually have about 40 notifications, and about all of them are from the games room.
You,
So
you just wake up, take a deep breath in, and think, today is another day to set it back to zero.
exactly. Well, some people tend to beat me to it, but sometimes, but it's okay. We're on the
I
same
shall
side.
join. I shall join the fight.
It's kind of similar to an earlier question. What's the movie that you're looking forward to the most in 2016?
Just,
Oh,
I really don't watch that many movies.
uh,
um, the Captain America one.
Civil War.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
Call me back at the end of 2016 and I might have an answer. Yeah, that is a tough one, though. I I generally don't look forward to films. It's just a case of it comes out and I think it looks interesting. So I'm going to have to say Captain America as well on this one.
Despite the disturbing lack of Spider-Man in their trailer.
Am I going to be crucified for saying that I'm not a big Spider-Man fan?
Yes, by every Spider-Man fan in existence, which is
Oh.
70% of the Marvel fan base.
I take it all back. Go Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
If you were to write a book about Lake Valor, what would it be about, and how would you go about writing it?
Memes. 100% memes, cover to cover.
All right.
It
Now,
would be.
would they
No, go
be
on.
would they be internet memes or just Lake Valor memes?
Uh, Mostly like Valor memes. In seriousness, though, if I were to have to write a book about Lake Valor, it'd probably be about like the community of Lake Valor. I do think Lake Valor has one of the best and friendliest communities that I've ever been on, which is why I stuck around. 'Cause, yeah, most websites I don't even bother making an account for, but Lake Valor drew me in with its really nice community, so I'd probably write about that.
All right.
Yeah, it'd be similar, though it'd be more a case of the community coming together to rescue stolen memes. They have to come in.
They just have to come together and work together. Very nice.
Yes.
Maybe they could restart the Showdown server or something. Breathe life back into it.
It's
A noble quest.
Indeed. All right. Well, that would be my last question. So, do you have any other things you would like to say before the interview is over? Good sirs.
Yes, I love all of you. Everyone who's watching this, I love you.
Yep, same. You are all genuinely awesome. Like I don't stick around on forums if at all, so the fact that I've been here for as long as I have is an indication of just how awesome everyone has been.
All right. Now that it is established that we love Lake Valor, it is time to end this interview so that I can actually make this video a thing. We must go and do our jobs, and then I was trying to do something heroic there, but I failed.
Yeah, well, it's all right.
All right. Thank you guys for, I guess, picking up the phone message Skype thing.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you for agreeing to come, being asked strange questions about strange topics.
Could have been stranger if been asked stranger.
I could have, but I didn't want to scare anybody. All right, so that'll end the second one, the second interview, staff interviews. So we'll see you guys later.
All right.
Cheerio.
See ya.